이곳이 마이찬이 사는 곳인가? 마이찬.
You made it.
맞아. 얼마나 힘들게 왔는데.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood
그치.
Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm
그럼
to
우리
cure her,
마이찬도
I
오러가
need
되는
to
건
understand
어때?
what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
삼촌 집으로? 그래,
This way.
가자. 날 이제 가족들한테 소개시켜주는 거야, 세바스찬?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
우리 그럼 결혼해야 될지도
Ranrock's lot
몰라.
wandering about all the time.
괜찮겠니?
Everyone stays out of sight.
여기가
Here we
삼촌
are.
집이야?
My sister should be just inside.
똑똑똑. 며느리 들어갑니다.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
너무하시다.
But we
여자친구가
haven't
왔는데 어떻게 이럴 수가 있어요.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
솔로몬 그건 아니지. 어떻게 이것 때문에 악화가 됐겠어. 왜 가스라이팅
I'm sorry you
조지세요?
had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor
내가
Sebastian.
얘기해볼게.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Rebellion.
Sorry about earlier.
그 전에
Bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
잠깐만. 나도 상자는 챙겨야 될 거 아니니. 앤 잠깐만. 괜찮아?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't.
그니까.
Truly.
근데 너 몇
I'm all
살이야? 왜
The pain from
반말이야?
this curse comes in bouts,
건방지게.
and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new
그래,
fifth year
나다.
Sebastian told me about.
너는
I am.
오빠랑 결혼할
Sebastian
거거든.
and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
그렇게 사귀게
Oh,
됐지.
dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned
어떡하니.
something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be
아니야.
undone.
고칠 수 있을 거야.
I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
그래, 맞아.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
그래, 푹 쉬렴. 반말은 하지
I
말고
wish you well.
알겠어. 알겠지? 알겠지?
That boy will
솔로몬.
fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't
그러게
know when
왜
to stop. I
그러셨어요?
was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
그걸 어떻게 확신하시죠?
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
분노 조절
Perhaps the
장애세요
healers
혹시?
don't
왜
know
화를
everything,
내세요?
sir.
긍정적인 얘기를
Sebastian is
했는데
single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain
그렇게
themselves
잘하시는
anytime
양반이 왜
soon.
그러셨대?
Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You
그러니까
may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
꽉
I hope to see how
막히셨네.
Sebastian's faring.
네가
Why
고생이
will he
많다,
not listen to me?
마이찬.
She's my sister.
그렇지.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
괜찮아, 이해할 수 있어.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died.
그럴 수 있지.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow.
맞아,
Always calling me my
가스라이팅도 걔
father's son,
조지시더라.
as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
나한테 이런 것까지 다
Ranrock's
보여줘도 돼?
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
이러면
They should
너한테
not
더
be
빠져버린단
underestimated.
말이야.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
그래,
They've been
가보자.
digging for something.
나는 마법 쓸게. 넌 신속 안 찍었니? 난
there.
찍었지롱.
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Revelio.
근데 앞에 적이 있는 것 같아.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
그치? 싸우는 거 맞지?
I won't rest.
맞지?
I will make you
개새끼야.
pay. This is sad. I won't rest. I shall avenge your death.
내가 이래봬도 레벨리오. 오, 잠깐만.
You've made your last mistake.
간지난다 너.
I'll cut you from shoot. You're how nice of you.
디펄소.
Why can't I hit
스텝 파이. 이거 어딜 두고 가는 거야?
I won't rest until you're dead.
안녕. 내가 죽일게.
One less human to worry
또
about.
있어. 스텝 파이. 먹을 게 굉장히 많아. 네, 끝날게.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
어머, 어디 갔니?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened.
그래.
We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate.
안 돼.
Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt.
의지가 너무
She came face to
앞섰구나.
face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed.
그만!
They
난
didn't
못
even give
듣겠어.
her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
그래. 또 싸워야 되는 거 아니니?
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
약간 무섭다. 해.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a
뭐가 더
fight, Ranrock's
있을까?
loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
이 정도면
Rumor was
다
a
뒤진 거
Hogwarts professor
아닐까?
lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
It might be worth taking
뭐가 더
a closer
있을까?
look at the house itself.
엄청나구나.
This well looks familiar.
그래, 어디서 본 거 같아.
Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
뭐야? 여기가 아니야? 어머? 잠깐만. 혹시 이거 레페로
Revelio.
네. 아 이거야? 그래.
Sebastian, over here.
Come on.
Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought.
로봇.
The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora
이사도라
Morganach.
모르가나스.
She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these
맞아,
non-Quidditch
역시.
keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
역시 말 잘해.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
계단? 내려가야 될까? 그래.
Why bother blocking a
이게
stairwell?
뭘까?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
그러고 싶은데
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
이게
Revelio.
이사도라 씨.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
그러네.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me
우린
too.
연결돼 있나 봐.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
맞아.
This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for
맞아.
now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
가보자.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
정말 언덕.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
어? 아무것도 없어. 뭐지 이 종이 쪼가리는?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
이게 뭘
Anything helpful in the
의미하는 걸까?
note?
룬 도표?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I
그럴지도
can't be
몰라.
sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
고마워.
I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess.
별거.
But I'm glad you told me everything
괜찮아.
you did.
우리는 그런 사이 아니잖아.
I'll be in touch. Till then.